for having me. A nice night if the wind would just die down a little bit, but there's a lot of people lining the streets. So
what you're saying is my tax dollars are paying for you to sit here.
No, I'm on my own time volunteering.
Oh, okay.
You don't even pay your taxes. What are you talking about?
Hey, we don't need to go there. But, hey, fun stuff. Kind of a theme here tonight. It's Christmas at the movies, right?
Christmas at the movies. I think we're going to see a lot of nice floats with that sort of theme. I heard there's a Grinch float up there, movies in the park. And then we also heard about a float that's designed after the National Lampoon Christmas.
Really?
That's going to be a fun one.
Cool. So fun stuff going to be going on. We're going to find out about all of it. And have you seen any of the floats yet, Adam?
No, I haven't, but a lot of them lining up there in the staging area, so it should be pretty cool. A lot of colorful floats this year, I think.
That's right. I understand there's like 90 floats or something, right?
Over 90.
Wow, crazy stuff.
It'll be neat. We'll see if anybody has popcorn. That's my favorite at the movies. And
you didn't bring any, is what you're saying. He's a moocher, too. I'm going to tell you that right now. But, hey, Christmas Parade of Lights here in downtown Pueblo. A big sponsor here is Black Hills Energy, as always. We thank you for that.
2019, we are just thrilled to be the sponsor for the parade tonight. The holidays are a great time for us to really engage with the community. So, again, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. It's good to have everybody here. It's going to be a fun parade, and I think the wind has settled down a little bit, too, you know?
It feels like it. It's pretty warm out here now, so
we
that's
just get you to settle down. We'll be okay, yeah. But Christmas Parade of Lights here in downtown Pueblo. Thank you for being a part of this, and we'll get back to what's going to be happening real soon here. I want to thank Frosty the Snowman sponsor, which is Flow Right Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling here for the Pueblo Parade of Lights. Christmas at the movies, and the Pueblo Downtown Association. You know, they were out there decorating before Thanksgiving.
They were, and Black Hills Energy, our linemen actually helped them put up the decorations. So they always do a really good job putting up all the decorations around downtown. There
you go. Thanks to our ELF sponsors, you can see on your screen there as well. And the Pueblo Parade of Lights. That's not easy to say, really, you know?
Pueblo Parade of Lights. Say that 3 times,
it's a tongue
Adam.
Twister a little bit.
Maybe we won't say that because I could get in a lot of trouble.
Something else may come out.
Yeah, FCC could be monitoring this broadcast right now. We'd be in all kinds of trouble. But thank you for being here. Pueblo Parade of Lights in downtown Pueblo.
If I had to give a younger version of myself any advice, I'd tell her dream big and don't let anyone tell you that you can't.
Who said you aren't strong enough, smart enough, determined enough? Who said you can't do more, be more, make a difference? Who said you can't be a role model, a leader, a provider? Who said you can't go back to school? You don't have time or the money. Who said it's not worth it? Change your life at Pueblo Community College. We say you're worth it.
Pueblo Christmas Parade of Lights here in downtown Pueblo on this I guess it's not Black Saturday, Small Business Saturday, all kinds of things like that going on today. And we're here in downtown Pueblo, lots of fun stuff. And how many years are we talking on this parade? Do you know right up to
30 years.
30.
This is the 30th year. How exciting.
Absolutely. You look so young, too.
Why, thank you.
Yeah. But,
he's a flatterer, this guy.
Yeah, you better watch out for him. You know?
Good stuff going on here in downtown Pueblo. You know, last year we had some really bad weather. I mean, it was safe to say if you were down here, you know, because it was raining and snowing. You and I
it
were
was
down
brutal. Yeah, it was cold. Tonight is much, much nicer, but people are still bundling.
There's actually clear skies tonight, and things looking good. We don't have people holding umbrellas over us and blue tarps and all that stuff.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Good time, though. I remember growing up, we always looked forward to the Parade of Lights and coming down here and bundling up. So.
And they still let you down here. That's a good thing, I guess. Well, I guess when you're a county employee, they don't have a lot of stoppage there or whatever. But, hey, fun stuff. We appreciate you watching this broadcast, and we're going to get ready to roll here in just a short few minutes. Christmas Parade of Lights here in downtown Pueblo.
I have very high expectations for myself. Every day I am taught and trained to look like I am not putting any effort in. Sometimes the hardest thing is to not judge yourself too much. If I had to give a younger version of myself any advice, I'd tell her, dream big and don't let anyone tell you that you can't. If I had to give a younger version of myself any advice, I'd tell her, dream big and don't let anyone tell you that you can't.
All right, here we are in downtown Pueblo. Parade of Lights, Christmas Parade of Lights. I'm Nick Donovan from iHeartRadio. I have Julie Rodriguez here from Black Hills Energy. How are you?
I'm doing well, Nick.
Good.
Thank you.
Adam Uhernick from Pueblo County.
Doing well. How are you, Nick?
Doing good. And we have another man on the streets. We have David Mann, to be exact. How you doing, David?
I'm doing well tonight, guys. I'll be the man on the street, as you said. Be talking to the crowd down here, and hopefully have a good show for all the viewers at home.
What are you doing with that Jets hat on is what I want to know.
Hey, it's the Jets.
It's
you
the
gotta
Jets.
love them. That's all I
Well,
gotta
there
say,
you go.
know?
There you go.
Sometimes you win, sometimes
you lose, yeah. How far away are we from the start down there?
I see them about 2 blocks away, and so any minute now we should be getting some lights pulling down this street.
All right.
I hear the
sounds good.
sirens.
That's normal for me, but that's all right. But hey, a lot of exciting stuff going on. Have you got to check out any of the floats like in advance?
I didn't get to check out any of the floats in advance. I was over at the CSU football stadium doing high school football state championships earlier today. It's
Wow.
a doubleheader for us.
Yep, so you're a busy guy is what you're saying here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, what kind of stuff are you looking for out there? Anything in particular? Or are you just going to be talking to some folks, or what do you got going on?
I'm just going to be talking to some folks, see how they're enjoying the night, see how they're enjoying the floats, and just having a good time out here with the community.
And you do have your heated underwear on too, right?
Hey, I got my thermals.
We'll just leave it at that, I guess. Yeah, too much information, right? So, fun stuff going on here in downtown Pueblo. Is this the first time for you?
It is my first time as man on the streets.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, we're looking for some fun stuff there as we go along, and looks like things are getting close. We see some people. There's Dina right there.
Yep, they are. They're getting closer.
Now, this looks like the start where they were doing the run, the Jingle Bell Run, I think. These are the folks from the Child Advocacy Center, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right. It is a bit chilly to be running, so.
There you go.
Of course, they have the police lights and that, signifying the start of the parade there. And happy holidays from the Child Advocacy Center.
Absolutely.
They do such important work for the community, and Dina Rodriguez does a great job leading that group.
And she's leading the parade, actually. Get down to it.
Quite the outfit. And those glitter boots.
Of course, you can see all the people lining the street down here, downtown Pueblo, having a great time, getting ready for the Parade of Lights.
Braving the cold weather.
Of course, we always like to look at the Pueblo police officers there with their motorcycles and the bright lights.
I believe they're bringing the color guard with them or something here, I think.
Yes, there's the color guard. And Nick, who's the color guard? The Pueblo Police Department?
That's what I have, Pueblo Police Department. I thought you wanted me to give you those guys' names. I was like, I can't.
There is a mom at home who is hoping you name her son.
That's true. Well, they look fine while doing it, I'll tell you that, whoever's sons they are.
Of course, their uniforms are very, very sharp there looking, and
Great way to start the parade.
Christmas in Pueblo doesn't get much better than that, I'll tell you what.
what amazes me every year is how many people line the streets.
Absolutely.
Of course,
These folks have been out here since about 4 o'clock, some of them.
Yeah.
They were starting to park and get settled, find their spot.
All right, let's check in with David, see what's going on down there midway, and see what's happening. What's up?
Hey guys, how you doing down here? I am standing with
JT, Gage, Cameron.
All right, guys, where are you guys from?
Here.
You're here from Pueblo. What grade are you in?
We're all in second.
In second. Are you having a good time tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you waiting to see? What do you think is going to be the best one?
Maybe the one that was last year, the Santa.
Yeah?
Santa.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, guys, I think we're all having a good time out here.
All right, looks like everybody's staying warm, and we are set to go here in just a couple of minutes with there you go. That one's staying warm.
That says the whole picture right there. Bundling up with Mom or whoever that is and watching the Parade of Lights in downtown Pueblo.
Absolutely.
But she's got the most important thing, that lollipop.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If I was eating one of those right now, it'd be stuck to my tongue like that little kid from Christmas Story. Yeah.
Neat to see all the kids bundled up down here, their hats on, and enjoying the Parade of Lights, waving to our TV cameras there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. We are located right here by Memorial Hall, which is kind of the end of the parade, but actually the parade ends up officially at Pueblo Bank and Trust, the way I understand.
We're probably midway, maybe a little.
You think? Yeah, maybe if you look to your right, the crowd goes all the way down there, that's for sure.
I'm terrible at directions, so don't ask me.
Don't worry,
right,
we
left?
weren't going to, yeah. I had to give you a play-by-play on how to get down here.
I don't even know where we're at right now. Got all these streets blocked off. And,
it's kind of crazy, and that's a good thing. I wonder if they have a number on how many people are down here. Is it 5,000, 10,000? I would have no idea, but there's a lot of people down here for how chilly it is tonight.
It amazes me how many people, and I think I said this last year, how many people line the streets even when it's cold outside to check out the Parade of Lights.
Right.
That looks like the sheriff's office.
The color guard, huh?
Color guard. They do a really nice job. They were at our courthouse lighting presenting the colors on Tuesday night.
That was quite a spectacular event in itself there.
Yeah, put a lot of hard work, nice fireworks show into that. And so always nice to work with the Pueblo County Sheriff's Office as much as we can.
And there we have Mayor Gradisar.
Looks like it.
And the lovely Jan Poulin. Oh, and Rosie.
He's the official parade marshal here.
And they have the official parade dog. So
there we go. Mayor, a long time coming in Pueblo. For as long as I was alive, I don't think we ever had a mayor as long as I was alive till just obviously a year or so ago. Yeah.
There's come some familiar trucks, Julie. I think that you'll know pretty well.
I'll bet you know something about that, don't you?
That is the Black Hills Energy truck.
Now, have they ever taken you up in that bucket?
No, you actually have to be a lineman to ride in the bucket.
Oh, really?
I do see a lot of my coworkers.
Uh-huh.
This is fun. This is exciting to see them all on there.
Is that a popcorn bucket they have on there and a movie reel? Of course, goes perfectly with our theme tonight.
That's a giant popcorn bucket, too, isn't it?
Light butter.
Yeah.
Movies in the Park was the theme they put together.
That's really
awesome.
A cool TV camera on the back there, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
Even watching some movies there.
Yeah. Looks like Pueblo Bank and Trust this time. We got the Grinch hanging out there on the front bumper where he belongs. And Merry Grinchmas. Yeah, Merry Grinchmas.
I think there's a few little Grinches on that
A few
float.
little ones on there, isn't there? And a big one on the back.
It's always cool to see the thought that goes into these floats and what people end up putting together that go along perfectly with the theme. And
absolutely. As you see the big truck coming here, Southside Lowe's serving the South Side and sending you season's greetings here at the Christmas Parade of Lights.
Hey, Nick, there's the movie you were talking about, A Christmas Story.
There it is. Absolutely. The leg lamp or whatever we call that.
For next year. For whatever. We didn't put them on.
The leg lamp.
I like this float coming down the street. They have plenty of pizza, it looks like.
That's Pizza Ranch. That's one of my favorite places to eat, I'll tell you right there.
Their chicken is good, too.
Oh, man, I love their fried chicken.
Mashed potatoes.
Who is this, Pizza Ranch?
Pizza Ranch.
Okay, I'm getting hungry
Yeah,
now.
they got slices of pizza everywhere. Pizza Santa.
Great job in the float.
And the pizza's so good that the fire department's following them, I guess, here.
It's like they have an old fire truck there, of course, and all
Pueblo
lit up.
Firefighters Historical Society and their 62 Darley Pumper served citizens in 1960s and 70s here in Pueblo. We also have the Firefighters Clown Brigade following up here. But I remember that truck when they used to be in service.
A long time ago.
It was new, I think, yeah.
That's a beautiful truck.
It is. It is. That Firefighters Museum is awesome, too, in the Mesa Junction, if you give a chance to check that out. There's some of the Clown Brigade. From the old truck to the new truck, it looks like. Looks like they got some family inside there waving at
That
everybody.
is fun. I see some dogs and some kiddos.
Kids got to be loving riding in that big truck, I would think.
West Park Fire Department there.
Pueblo Fire Fit for Kids, a youth-based program run by local firefighters to strengthen the community, relationships around the community. Up next, we have Gobin's here in downtown Pueblo. Business Solutions. They've served Southern Colorado for over 53 years. Companies, they do copiers, printers, document storage, IT, CTI, cloud storage, all the stuff that you want there.
It's a cool
Gobin's.
float. Looks like someone's hanging right off the
what
roof
movie?
there.
I think that's National Lampoon's.
I think it is, where he was putting the
Christmas.
lights up.
Yep.
Yeah, of course it is. With all
And we
the
got
lights.
Uncle Eddie on the back here.
Uh-huh. We won't say what he's saying right now either, no. Ride the Riverwalk. Here's another National Lampoon Christmas Vacation float. Look at that giant tree. Clark W. Griswold's car there. Had some fun down there last night. They have holiday boat rides and things coming up throughout the holidays. And there's Cousin Eddie again. I bet his legs are a little cool right now.
That is great.
He kind of has it down pretty good, too, you know? Yeah. Also, convenience
Really
stores.
creative.
Established in 1945. Approximately 112 stores in the western United States. Over 800 employees. And that's great to see.
Have the Grinch on that float again, and pretty creative with what they come up with.
Yep.
I think there's some Who's also on that
Some
float.
Who's.
And some walking, too. We got
Uh-huh.
a little Cindy Lou Who there.
From Whoville, right? More of the Pueblo Fire Department here with another one of their late model trucks.
I think their lights and everything are pretty cool as they come down. And
Yeah.
kids love to see the firefighters and wave at them, and it's always pretty neat to see that.
Home of Heroes, Pueblo, Colorado. That's what we like to hear and like to see.
What a fun, beautiful night it is.
Absolutely.
All of Pueblo out here. Love it.
McClellan School, Pueblo's only independent school. They serve children in preschool through 8th grade. Boy, their van's all lit up there. Lots of good folks work over there, and a lot of great students come out of there. So thank you for what you do. Here's their big truck with all the kids on it and everything. Playing a little drum action here. What is it, the little drummer boy? Is that what you know? Oh, there's the
That is
Grinch.
cool. Look at all those kids on there. That's pretty cool. I bet they're kind of cold doing that, but it's a neat shot and a cool idea.
Absolutely. Up next, Jeff Divelbis with Remax of Pueblo, helping Pueblo people buy and sell homes since 2005. And what do we got here? As far as what do you think their movie is on this one?
I think it's The Wizard of Oz,
think-
and I love it. There's no place like Pueblo.
It is the Wizard of Oz, isn't it?
That is very, very creative.
I
I have
love
to give
it.
it out to Jeff for coming up with that and having some cool people on there.
Absolutely.
It's a good idea.
We're off to see the Wizard. Good job there. Christmas Parade of Lights here in downtown Pueblo, brought to you by Black Hills Energy. Up next, Flow-Right Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, over 50 vehicles and 70 employees. One of the largest service providers here in southern Colorado, offering 24/7 emergency service, which obviously means any time of the day. There's some of their equipment they can use. If you got some serious problems, they can bring in the heavy equipment there.
And they're one of the sponsors of the parade tonight as well.
Absolutely. Sun State Equipment provides construction, industrial, and special event companies with top quality construction and rental equipment and tools, reliable service and dedication to the customers. Help them on their jobs, maybe help them out with what equipment they need. They're up there on North Elizabeth here in Pueblo. And they got some of their equipment up there, too.
It's a cool shot there on the back of that trailer.
Absolutely.
Moving around. Looks like right at the state fair or something.
It does.
Hope you don't press the wrong
Yeah, I
button.
was say, I hope you don't kick it into gear and drive it off of there. Pueblo Swire Coca-Cola. Happy holidays from your Coca-Cola bottler. Always love the Coca-Cola bear at Christmas, you know?
Oh, and those commercials I've been running lately.
Yeah,
Really
awesome.
fun.
Awesome.
Of course, our semi is all decorated here with lights, just as you see on TV, and
Brought the big truck.
signifying
look at
Coca-Cola
that.
there, which is cool.
Nice job, Coca-Cola.
Absolutely. And they're a proud sponsor of a lot of things here in Pueblo, too. These fire departments, oh, this is the sheriff's office here. All right.
That's their big Emergency Services Bureau fire truck there. And,
That'll not go anywhere they need to go, I would think.
they can get to anywhere in the rural areas. That's one of the keys for that truck, so that's
Absolutely.
pretty cool.
Years ago, they didn't have that, and it was bad if you lived in rural areas.
I don't know if people at home can see how massive those trucks are.
Yeah, that truck's huge. Seems like the breezes are kicking up a little bit again here in downtown Pueblo. Christmas parade of lights.
That wind is a little cold tonight when it kicks up.
Yeah, Christmas at the movies is what we're doing tonight. That's the theme anyway. What are we, the Three Musketeers? Is that what you're...
Three Amigos?
Three Stooges? I
Three
don't know.
Stooges?
Whatever, I guess.
I like the Three Amigos.
Yeah, that's kind of better. The Bank of the San Juans, community partner supporting the Parade of Lights. Check out the bank with totally free checking and a free gift. 5th and Santa Fe here in downtown Pueblo. Amherst and Prairie right near the fairgrounds. And a new location in the Pueblo West Walmart, too. Looks like another big one coming here.
I think it's Big R.
It's cool how they decorated that float and got plenty of lights on it, and a lot of people on the back there. Nice sound system. It's the Big R Polar Express.
Polar
I think
Express.
This is the biggest float we've seen so far.
Wow, that is awesome. Big R Polar Express. Tom Hanks would be proud. You know?
That's true.
Nice job. Big R did a really good job on this.
Yeah. Run, Rudolph. The stereo kind of reminds me of my neighbors, you know? Yeah.
Of course, this looks like a very creative float coming down the street now.
Absolutely. PDI, Pueblo Diversified Industries, creating pathways and opportunity where people with diverse abilities thrive. And man, those guys and girls there work hard. If you ever go over there for a tour or anything, they work hard and they do a great job. PDI.
I think I see David Pump, the executive director, on there. Nice job for him and his team. Great float.
Looks like they have plenty of popcorn, a few Christmas trees, and they too are watching movies on the back.
Yeah, there you go. Applebee's Restaurants, Bar and Grill, 2 locations here in Pueblo, of course, on North Elizabeth and on Pueblo Boulevard. Eating good in the neighborhood is what they say.
It's always neat to see what people come up with, and of course, here's the Sheriff's Office once again.
Yep, Pueblo County Sheriff's Office, dedicated to public safety, of course. Great regards for the community. Deputy, civilian staff, and supervisors. Lieutenant Irene Basta is team leader. Participate in all kinds of specialty community projects, and we appreciate them.
And there's some really nice characters there from A Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. The guy got stuck wearing the pink bunny outfit. Rocky Mountain Distributing, family at RMC, their local Miller Coors distributor. Want to wish you happy and safe. Have yourself a designated driver holiday, and they do a lot for Pueblo too, you know, RMC. Pueblo Community College looks like they're here well represented, right?
They are. Look at this. They got a lot of staff, faculty, students.
Mascots, some very familiar
Mascots.
faces there.
And their Center for New Media is making this possible right here. What we're doing right now, this broadcast, and a lot of things. They were at the game today, I think, the
I think
a lot
that's
of this
a
one.
cool picture there. Miracle on Orman Avenue.
There you go.
Monday night, they're going to light up Orman Avenue on their campus, and that's what they're
Really?
calling it, Miracle on Orman Avenue.
Oh, how awesome.
Very creative.
You're
Very
just
creative.
a wealth of knowledge. You know? You are. Hope through hooves. Or did I skip one? This looks
like
more
we
like
got
East High School
High
here. All
School.
right. East High cheer
Go
team.
Eagles.
The team are coached by Janae Pasolacqua, Haley Lane, and Lori Valdez. There we go.
Looks like they're all bundled up and warm, and
Mighty Eagles. There's some people I think that are used to the cold here.
Yeah, they
Purple
don't
Figure
seem,
Skating Club.
They don't
Doesn't
seem
look-
phased by
Don't
this.
seem like it's bothering them at all, does it? U.S. Figure Skating Association, they're members of that. Developed a skill and art of figure skating and the sport and recreation here in the Pueblo area. You're right, they don't look cold at all.
Not at all.
Used to it.
this is something cool to see here downtown
There's the
Pueblo.
Hope Through Hooves. Now, see, I skipped ahead one here. It's a faith-based organization with the mission to transform through Christ and through horse-human connection. And they do a lot of good. Talked to a lot of people that said they've been a part of that and how great it is.
Nice showing out here tonight on the horses.
Looks like Central's showing up here.
Is that
Or
Central?
Young Central. Am I wrong here?
Little Wildcats?
In any event, they're well represented. A lot of lights on their uniforms there, and of course they're looking sharp.
That may be in the South Mesa Elementary Cheer Squad. My fault there. Lake Pueblo State Park. Yeah, well, fitting they have a boat here, right? Colorado Parks and Wildlife, Lake Pueblo State Park. Wear your life jacket. They float, you don't. They know me well.
You sink right to the bottom.
Every time. Every
Oh,
time.
this is a nice one coming up.
Absolutely. The Boone Volunteer Fire Department. Nice loud horn on that truck there. All volunteer department, currently 7 members, covers the town of Boone and northeast Pueblo County.
Very creative. The Polar Express there, of
Uh-huh.
course, and the guy on top trying to keep warm by the fire.
He got lucky and got the fire. I guess they got the movie showing in there, and they're good to go. Martin Marietta is an asphalt, concrete, and aggregate company here in Pueblo. Over 60 years, 150 employees just here in the Pueblo area. Martin Marietta is committed to the long-term success of the employees and the communities that they serve, not just Pueblo. Another big truck. Look at the reindeer antlers. I was going to say horns, but that's not
They
correct.
did an
is it?
amazing job on this.
Yeah.
Love all their
Wow.
LED lights, and wow, this is I think the biggest float we've seen now.
That is one giant sleigh there, you know?
Oh, I'm thinking there's more than 50 people on this.
Well represented, of course, good music, and a ton of people behind here
Wow.
following that float and walking along.
Feliz Navidad.
Just love the LED lights on those, so bright, and they did a nice job with that sleigh.
Absolutely. They worked hard on that thing. How about the Red Creek Fire Department? Looks like that's who's coming up here. Pueblo Downtown Association thanks the Red Creek Fire Department for their assistance here in the parade. Takes a lot of partners to make this thing happen, and they stepped up and helped out. Engine 21 there. These trucks look really big sitting down here on
I
the
know.
curb like this, right? Sangre de Cristo Hospice and Palliative Care.
Looks like they are very creative there as well with Whoville, and I thought I saw the Grinch on there somewhere, but maybe not.
You always look for the Grinch, don't you?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
There he is.
I
Yeah.
don't want to
thought I
disappoint
did.
you, Adam.
35 years they've been showing compassionate care to some of our friends and neighbors right here in Pueblo, relatives. Thank you for what you do. Looks like the Chavez Huerta K through 12 Preparatory Academy, the early college charter school, is what represented here. Goal is to prepare children for college or trade. Many students graduate with associate's degrees before graduating high school. That's a good thing.
A lot of people walking along with that float as well, trying to stay warm. That wind kicked up a little bit, and it's a little chilly, but not
May have
too
to
bad.
walk a little faster.
They're losing out there.
Julie Rodriguez from Black Hills Energy. You guys sponsor all kinds of stuff here in Pueblo, you know?
We do. We try and be really good community partners.
Absolutely. Good stuff.
Black Hills, of course, was our sponsor for the courthouse lighting fireworks, and those turned out well, too. So we want to thank you for that as well, Julie.
Oh, you're welcome. And Adam, I have to say, you did a great job organizing that event.
Thank you very much.
Looks like we've got Central High School here.
Mighty, mighty Wildcats.
Uh-huh.
First, got to love their uniform and the pom-poms there, and blue, white, and gold, which is pretty cool.
That's it.
It's like she has the warm seat there in the bus.
Actually, I think
Who's
those
driving?
are the cheerleaders from Chavez Huerta.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Who's driving the bus?
They
That's what I want to know.
drew the lucky straws and got to ride in the bus is what happened there, yes. Well, we had Central. Now let's have Centennial. We don't need any fights here in downtown Pueblo. None of that going on. But we appreciate them.
Crosstown rivalry.
Home of the Bulldogs, the red and white, demonstrating excellence in Pueblo since 1876. Can you imagine that? 1876. Proud to be Pueblo's oldest high school and continues to move forward into the future, too. So.
They always have a big showing here with the semi-trailer and a lot of school spirit, as always.
A lot of Bulldogs on there.
And they have more even coming up behind the float, too. So they have a huge showing in downtown Pueblo.
They're getting a little rowdy on that truck, too, sounds like. Good old Burl Ives singing here during the parade. And more of Centennial coming. More and more and more. The perfect colors for Christmas there with the red and white, right?
Right, and they always have the nice pin-on lights, LEDs, battery-powered there, so that's always nice. It adds an extra touch to everybody's float, which is cool.
It's like the Tigers are here. And the Pueblo Bulls.
Like they're skating along.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it right there. I like that.
There you go. The Pueblo Bulls Hockey Club.
The Bulls are very new to Pueblo. They
Yeah.
just maybe started their season a month or two ago. It's really exciting for Pueblo to have a hockey team.
Absolutely. And those guys take it real serious, I'll tell you that. Pueblo Tigers and the Pueblo Bulls.
Of course, they have a lot of props on their float as well. Popcorn, movie, cameras.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to see that.
There you go. The Magnificent Miniature Horse Club. Club for people who love miniature horses, obviously. Club meets once a month, April through November, to show their horses. If you've got miniature horses, you need to get a hold of these guys. Those are cute horses. I thought they were like ponies or something, but they're horses.
That's more our size.
Not that I know the difference, I guess. Christmas Parade of Lights here in downtown Pueblo. I want to thank you for being a part of it and watching with us. Corwin International Magnet School on Pueblo's south side. The only international baccalaureate school, 4 through 8, District 60. Curriculum supports the whole child through the arts, which include band, orchestra, drama, visual arts. Cyclones are caring, inclusive, mindful, and safe. We thank you for being here, too.
Very well represented.
There's a whole bunch of them, too, isn't there?
Absolutely. The snowman on the back, he looks pretty frozen.
Yeah. Not having to act very much here. I think somebody's called the paramedics here or something. It's the 450 ambulance with inflatable helicopter. 4 to 5 crew members on there.
It's like Santa Claus right there, waving at the crowd. And
The Edge right here in downtown Pueblo.
Yeah, Bob Walker is really excited. He's from the Edge, and he's carrying Santa Claus tonight.
There you go. There's old St. Nick there, isn't it?
And I think that was real snow on there.
Could be.
Oh, it
looks
does look like
doesn't
it, yeah. Now that I look at it, yeah.
Flight for Life, Colorado. There's their helicopter up top, of course. Just more of Central High School, it looks like. Did they take a wrong turn? Or did somebody cut in front of them?
I think they went around the block.
Maybe. Same as we're going to stay warm. We're going to keep going.
Yeah. See, I'm not the only one with problems with directions there.
I guess, yeah.
That's all right.
Did you give him directions?
I think I might have. I'm
That's the
sorry.
problem.
That's
yeah.
my fault.
Could be the problem right there. There you go, home of the mighty Wildcats. They have this whole semi right here coming up the street or down the street, depends how you want to look. There's some of those mighty Wildcats. Bell rings blue, they say.
It was a good year for the Wildcats.
Yes, it was.
As you can see all the students on there literally bouncing the trailer as it comes down the street here, so they have a big turnout.
Yeah. The bell rings blue. You can hear them.
Well, of course, they are proud of that. There it is right there on your screen.
Back because that bell rings blue. Bulldogs cat back because that bell rings blue. Get out the way.
A lot of spirit on that trailer.
Absolutely, like 50 feet of it. Coming up next, we've got the Steampunks 4-H Club. 4 years old, started in 2016. It's a science, technology, engineering, arts, and math club. Focuses on making it creative.
Pretty cool float coming down there. Looks like Special Olympics Colorado. And boy, they have a lot of lights on that one, too.
Absolutely. Some familiar faces there, probably.
Well represented and pretty creative with their float
Having
this
a
year.
good time tonight.
Absolutely. Staying warm.
Is that a dinosaur on the back? Let's see.
I think that's a Rudolph.
Oh, it's Rudolph.
Rudolph came after the dinosaur,
Ah.
I think. Oh, you mean up there?
Yeah.
Could be, I guess.
Liberty Point.
International Middle School, International Baccalaureate Middle School, focused on inquiry-based learning with global context, LPAI Cheer Squad, National Honor Society, Sources of Strength Fellowship of Christian Partners, bringing you holiday cheer with kids ready for Santa.
A2 looks like they're watching some movies there in the back and having a great time. Well represented with all their Santa hats. Very creative outfits there.
There you go, a whole batch of kids there. Liberty Point International Middle School. Colorado State Fair Fiesta Queen and Court. Isabel Velarde, first attendant. Miss Congeniality, Tori Ortiz. Second attendant, Gladys Ruolas. And third attendant, Deja Marquez. Christmas theme is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
And of course, the Grinch right there on the back.
Grinch is actually using a laptop. I didn't know he was that
That
well-versed or
technology.
whatever,
Yeah, that proficient in technology. Who knew?
Yeah. Pueblo Municipal Court, community service with Judge Carla Sykes. Watching TV, watching the movies, watching the Christmas movies.
I think she runs the cleanup crew in town, right? They do the graffiti.
The graffiti and stuff. I think you're right.
Cleanup, yeah.
I think you're
they
right.
do a lot of good work.
St. Therese Catholic School, remembering the Polar Express.
Of course, you can see all the lights on their outfit from that shot there on the screen. And oh, this is a cool float coming down here. Polar Express right there.
Polar Express, yes.
You did a nice job on that locomotive.
Some people get
Sure
really,
did.
really creative, and
Yeah.
that's cool. But
These floats take a lot of work. They did a nice job.
a lot of time and energy, and that's pretty neat to see that.
XL Energy up next, building Colorado's clean, safe, and reliable energy future. Happy holidays from XL Energy. I could use some of that energy, actually. You know?
They're keeping us warm.
I mean, energy is what I could. Don't pay any attention to me, okay? It just
Is the cold getting to you?
yeah, I think so. Pueblo County High School dance and cheer team, the County Rowdies, cheer team, student athletes, a whole bunch of them here on this big truck.
A lot of school spirit there.
Yeah, home with the Hornets.
It's a cool shot there with their dance team, and of course their outfits are always very coordinated. And
Yeah, absolutely. County High.
And those young ladies are on the move.
They're kind of picking up pace a little bit, I think.
think
'cause
so.
they're trying to stay warm. They're almost running into the back of the truck there. Up next, it's Victory Outreach. Pueblo Legacy Center, worldwide ministry focusing on outreach, leading addicts, prostitutes, and homeless to Jesus. They offer no-cost men's and women's recovery homes to rehabilitate addicts and lead them to be honorable citizens and Christians. Thank you for what you do, Victory Outreach. Emoji Christmas.
they have several emojis on there, and all the ones I think that you would find on Facebook.
I would guess so, right?
I think that might be a movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think that might be a movie.
See what I said? A wealth of information here, Jennifer.
It's not always good information, but
B&R Home Repair and Remodel served the Pueblo area for 16 years, specializing in kitchen and bathroom upgrades, complete interior finishes. You can visit their Facebook page, B&R Home Repair and Remodel.
I see another Cousin Eddie coming down the street.
Sure enough,
yeah,
another
like
good one, it looks like. Pleasant View Middle School. School cheer team, along with fellow students, showing their holiday cheer. See, that Cousin Eddie wore pants anyway.
He was a smart Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, the other Cousin Eddie, I don't know. He might have been the real one.
They're playing the National Lampoon theme.
Yeah.
Nice job, Pleasant View.
Very nice job. Float number 54, Pueblo Rocks. Part of the my lips are starting to freeze. Grassroots movement to spread kindness, one rock at a time. The group has become a very community-oriented, and they paint rocks to spread kindness all over Pueblo. I've seen some of those that were pretty
They're
nice.
really
Me
creative.
too.
Yeah.
Painting rocks, what a weird
Sounds like
idea.
the Jingle Bell Rock,
What a weird
huh?
idea. Yeah,
But anytime I see one of those, it kind of makes me feel good.
yeah it does.
Yeah.
It does. Number 55, Miss U.S. Agriculture, Kelly Sloan in there. 2020 Colorado Junior Miss United States Agriculture. Women's advocacy program to teach and enhance the American agricultural story. So we want to thank them for being here as well.
She was in talking with the commissioners a few weeks ago, and boy, she's very accomplished. So
That's
congratulations to
awesome.
her on everything.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Up next looks like the FFA group out of Pueblo County.
I think this is all part of the agriculture thing, I think. Well, they say goats and horses and dance team is Vineland Middle School, so I'm out of the whack here, whatever that means. It's their FFA chapter, TSA, and dance team. Also joined by the Vineland Community Student Council. Pride of Pueblo marching band here. District 60 marching bands have combined and marches the Pride of Pueblo. Marching band students from all 4 high schools have agreed that Pueblo has a great tradition, a rivalry, but can also come together and put together a great band. All right, let's head down to David Mann and see what's going on down the street here.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Gianna. Gianna, are you having a good time tonight?
Yeah,
What's been your favorite float so far?
Wildcats.
The Wildcats? Are you a Central fan?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. Hey, what are you looking forward to next?
Santa.
Santa. Hey, that's a good thing to look forward to. What do you want for Christmas this year?
To have everybody a good life and a happy holiday.
Well, there you have it. A good life and happy holidays. Back to you guys.
Can't say anything better than that, that's for sure. Quite a Pueblo marching band here once again. Remember when they would wake everybody up on the north side when it was the Pride City marching band?
I was a Pride City kid.
Were you really?
Yep, loved it.
You go through Mineral Palace Park or whatever, up that way, yeah.
This is kind of cool that they've combined all of the high schools together into one band for this
Absolutely.
event.
That is cool, and they sound really, really nice tonight
Jingle
too.
bell,
so-
jingle bell, jingle bell rock. We used to be able to hear them on the air when we were on the air at the radio station. We could hear them when we were on the air because they were so loud, and it was always fun. Always fun to hear them. Pennies for Angels. Pennies for Angels. Group started in 2016, helping kids homeless and locals in the area. So thank you for what you do.
Have a pretty cool Christmas tree on the back of on the front of their float, actually.
Yep.
And, some old incandescent lights, which are pretty cool.
Absolutely.
I think those are the
They
ones
look
that get
so
real
different.
hot, you know?
I'd be having my hands wrapped around those. But looks like a bunch of ladies here. Pueblo Girl Scout Troop, 35-146. Pueblo in southeastern Colorado. It's 35-146, 162, 36-274, representing the 450 troops of awesome girls in Colorado. That's 450 troops just in Colorado.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Looks like everyone on that float is staying warm and waving to the crowd there. Nice turnout.
Hassler Law Firm right up here in the Mesa Junction. They have 3 great attorneys, over 30 years experience. They handle divorce, custody, bankruptcy, criminal cases, and more. Need some legal stuff done? Call Hassler. Wes and the crew there. Miss Pueblo County Scholarship Pageant is coming up next. It's a long-running organization with a mission to empower women to dream, hope, believe, and inspire. The program offers ladies and girls the opportunity to become ambassadors, role models, and perform community service while building life skills. Miss Pueblo, Brianna Pittman, and her court.
So the crowns there are well lit and look pretty cool down here.
It is, the crowns are lit.
And despite how cold it is, those young ladies still look very poised.
They do. They do. And they got the wave down just perfectly.
Us, not so much over here.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're doing it. I'm kind of shivering over here myself. So
Yeah, a little cold breeze blows through here between Memorial Hall and Angelo's. I'll tell you that much I know. Of course, we're right here in
This
the
little
location.
gal has her ear warmers and her crown on.
Perfect.
Smart.
That's using your head there. You bet. Same location here in downtown Pueblo where the Chili Frijoles Festival is every year, which is always fun.
We have a beautiful downtown.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of work went into revitalizing all this Union Avenue area.
yeah, very historic and neat to see, of course, the Riverwalk down here. A lot of businesses and really a lot of economic development. So that's
Years
really
ago,
cool.
you didn't even want to drive down here, let alone sit on the curb like we do now and the Chili Fest and everything. A lot of people with foresight thought about reconditioning all this and making it what it is today.
It's kind of fun to see those before and after photos that
Yeah.
they have down there at the Riverwalk office.
Yeah. More of the Miss Pueblo County Scholarship Pageant. They have a bunch. That's a good thing.
For the folks at home, if you haven't had a chance to come down and see the lights, downtown is beautifully lit and Harp looks amazing.
Absolutely. Well, just what we were talking, Harp and the courthouse and then soon to be Ormond Avenue here in the next few days, you said. So It's pretty cool to see all that community spirit here in Pueblo.
A lot happening in downtown Pueblo for the holidays, and it's neat to see everybody come out and support that.
There you go. It's Coop's Route 50 Diner. It's a family restaurant in the county out in Blend, in the Legree Shopping Center, just between like 27th and 28th on Highway 50 East on the Mesa. Open 7 days a week, too.
Oh, this is a really nice float. Well lit.
Those are pretty cool big lights on there, which are neat to see that.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure what this is.
I think it's the City of Lord's Church. Presenting
Beautiful.
the Lion King Christmas. The Lion King Christmas.
They did a nice job.
Absolutely.
Everyone has a crown on, even the folks in the cab of the truck.
And of course, if you've seen the remake of The Lion King, they did a very, very good job, and it looks like they're duplicating that here. So it's pretty cool.
That's cool. The Christian Growth Center celebrating its 30th year under the leadership of Bishop Paul Elder. They offer Sunday school, youth activities, discipleship classes, and life in focus transitional services for those that are struggling. We appreciate them. This time it's the La Cultura del Pueblo Dancers, nonprofit organization. They've been active for 23 years. Instructors are Lotasha Marquez, Lucille Wistoff, looking for individuals that are interested in learning Mexican culture through dance. Smart Style Hair Loans is float number 67. Full-service family hair salons conveniently located inside Walmart Supercenters. 3 locations here in Pueblo.
This is a pretty cool float there. Love the Christmas tree and everybody on there.
Absolutely.
Looks, looking very well.
Grinch.
ABC Home Health Care, serving Pueblo and serving us here in the parade, too.
This is pretty creative here. I like the front of that float there. With
Reminds
the
me of Dumb and Dumber, the truck that they drove, a little bit. But Doggone Day
fun.
Resorts and Kennels is the newest addition to the top-of-the-line daycare and kenneling. Your dog or cat. They're located at 472 South Martinez Boulevard. Of course, that's in Pueblo West. Right next to the hen house. If you want a great place to stay away from home, for your pet to stay away from home, so does your pet.
Oh, this is kind of fun. They have some participants with dogs.
Doggy school bus there, even.
I think those dogs are on the move.
Kind of a 4-legged Christmas thing there.
Oh, we have a Grinch dog here walking by.
Sure enough. Sure enough. On your screen, it's the Pueblo County Junior ROTC. Junior ROTC Hornet Battalion on their way into your screen. Merry Christmas from the Hornets.
A lot of spirit there on that float, and
Yep.
great turnout again. Nice lights. Looks like this float has plenty of popcorn on board, and a movie reel coming.
Yep. Looks like more popcorn heading our way here.
Have a nice movie reel there, and they, of course, really embrace the theme.
Canyon Crest Family Dental.
That's a fun float. I really like that one.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the popcorn buckets on the back.
We worked hard on that one. Steel City Street Soldiers. Victory Motorcycles, Harley Davidsons. You thought that was my stomach growling there for a minute. She keeps talking about popcorn. I'm like,
We'll get you a snack.
This is a Yeah, good.
Oh, I was going to say it's Pueblo County Pups and Hounds 4-H Club.
Yeah, very creative the way they designed that float. And of course, they're walking next to it. All the decorations there. Christmas tree on the back and plenty of lights all over.
Making the best better. That's always a good thing. A sample of 4-H and 6.5 million members nationwide and growing. 13th year in the Parade of Lights. On the edge, Barber and Stylings. Well, actually, that's Jordan Niederstadt who we have here. I'm sorry. Motorcycles and Christmas lights. Doing it for the kids. That motorcycle said Joy on the back. I think they lost the Y. Somewhere in transit or something. Or else the guy's name's Joe. I don't know.
Maybe Joe put together the float.
Yeah.
Joe on the motorcycle.
Yeah, Joe on the motorcycle.
Well, that's a huge float there.
Absolutely. Vitalant. Vitalant, formerly Bonfils Blood Center. I'm sorry. Colorado has over 75 years, now located in over 40 different cities across the U.S. Visit a location or blood drive to help save a life by donating blood. You know, you only think of time to donate bloods when there's something tragic happens, but they need blood all the time, right?
Think about that more when there's an emergency or something. And of course,
KOAA TV here. News 5 here at Pueblo.
It's like they have their live truck out there, all decorated.
Yeah. Look at there. There's Mike Daniels. Mike Daniels. It's not every day you get to see Mike Daniels walk up here. Well, we're on now.
We're on now.
He predicted this weather tonight, too, that it was going to be cold and breezy.
Oh, he was spot on.
He was right on it. Right on it.
Of course, you have their satellite truck there and live truck, and it's cool to see that. All decorated for the holidays. And,
absolutely.
He has his truck ready in case he needs to report out.
All over southern Colorado, yeah. Hoodlum's Car Club is here.
Merry Christmas! We hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend.
40 members across the Front Range.
And the Buzz 93.9 and 100.3.
Well, this is a pretty interesting...
It looks like Buzz Corona on that float just passed us.
It's like 2 men in a truck coming down, and some pretty cool as the trucks are hopping along there.
Two men in a truck. Moving a box supplier since 1993. Their theme is I'll be home for Christmas. How fitting is that?
That's the way I like to move. Call those guys, they come in and do it, and you don't have to do anything.
You sit there and eat a sandwich watching them. New Horizons Thrift Store. Of course, here on North Elizabeth in Pueblo. Well, thank you.
Those are the best. Oh, that's a great float there.
There you
Love
go.
that.
There's a Steel City Cruisers Car Club. New club sponsored by Pueblo's hometown drag strip, Pueblo Motorsports Park. Of course, Highway 50 West and Pueblo Boulevard. Find them on Facebook, and you can find out when their racing season starts up again.
It's like some very powerful cars and
absolutely
sporty muscle cars coming down here. All lit up there, and of course, even under the cars are lit up with LED lights.
Hopefully they're riding the brakes right now.
It's pretty cool to see that.
Those are some beautiful cars. Some muscle cars.
This is the hated by many car club. I guess it's okay to say that. I don't know. Southern Colorado Car Club, established in 2007.
Oh, all right.
I like their cars.
I do too.
I'm not going to say I hate their cars.
No, but it's the hated by many, not necessarily you and I and Adam. But
Hated by all.
hated by many, not hated by all, yeah. We've got 8 vehicles here in the show. Snowman right in the back of that Chevy there. Snowman on the roof.
Very creative in the way they put these floats and cars together and put the lights on them. And just
Doing
very
their
neat.
snake dance down the street. You see how they
Tinsel
follow?
and lights.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder if they got the heater on in this convertible.
I would hope they have
I would
heat
think
on.
so. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe the floor heater for your feet.
Yeah, there you go. Christmas Parade of Lights here in downtown Pueblo. We appreciate you watching this, sponsored by Black Hills Energy. You still got some energy there?
I'm a little cold. I'm not going to lie.
It is chilly out here.
Doing this gig with you two for the first time, I am shocked at how cold I am.
Your life will never be the same after this.
There you go. Lots of fun stuff here in downtown Pueblo, Christmas Parade of Lights. We appreciate you watching this broadcast, and thank Pueblo Community College for what they've done. They're students for new media and all those great things that they do. And just a lot of fun going on here in downtown Pueblo. I'm Nick Donovan from iHeartRadio.
I'm Julie Rodriguez from Black Hills Energy.
I just wanted to see if you could still talk. That's all. Adam E. Hernick from Pueblo County.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. It was a pleasure.
Absolutely. Always a good time, and thank you for sharing this broadcast with us. I think I'm going to go find some heat.
I am too. But,
There you go.
Let's just say one more happy holidays.
Absolutely. What a great
To the
time in
viewers at
Pueblo,
home.
downtown Pueblo. Like I said earlier, you go from the Chili Fest down here in the same location when it's usually 100 degrees to tonight with nothing really in between much.
That's right.
There you go. Thanks again for being a part of our broadcast.